I am like 2 minutes early. My name is Melody. This is Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It. And happy Sunday. Oh, I'm so tired. So let's give it a few for people to get in. I'm sitting this way because I rearranged the table. Today is Sunday, 8:59. We're in the 50s. It's been overcast and raining. But if you can see and hear me, let me know. Hello, KP. Thank you very much. My birthday was on Friday, and I feel like I don't know, I had one of the busiest weeks. Friday, I had a great day. Yesterday, I had a great day. And I am feeling it today. I'm so tired. Good, you can hear me and see me. Let's just hope it's copacetic and no trolls tonight. So 1 hour, just in case Paul's not here tonight. Just give me like a reminder. So yeah, let me ask you and see if you know, I found some crazy apples and I don't even know what they are. I found 2 different types that are strange. I mean, I've never seen. I left those out of the fridge. But this is what the other ones look like right here. And it says 2 favorites, 1 great apple, and it's called Wild Twist. It's in this one, but I kept 2 out just to show you. See if anybody's ever had them before. And these are Cosmic Crisp. It says 4 pounds, amazing flavor and infinite possibilities for snacking, baking, entertaining. And that's it. It's from the Pacific Northwest. So I don't know. Hello, Brooke Trout. Your birthday? Happy birthday, kid. Yes, my birthday was on Friday. I was just telling KP I had a long week. And then Friday was my birthday. I had a great day, great night, good Saturday, very, very busy. And then, yeah, tired today. The wifey made homemade garlic butter and cinnamon brown sugar butter. I posted the videos. I will look at that. That sounds yummy. I'm not. I love cats. Currently not wearing any, thank you. Sky Ski, we'll just say it that way. Hopefully I didn't butcher it. Hello, hello. But look at these apples, Brook Trout. Have you ever heard of these Cosmic Crisp apples? It just says amazing flavor and infinite possibilities from the Pacific Northwest. So these were weird and different for me. You have some. Hopefully they're good. It's the first time I'm getting them. And then these are in the fridge, but they're called Wild Twist. Where are these from? Explosive, juicy crunch of Honeycrisp combined with intricate flavor of crisp pink creates an experience you won't want to miss. Wow, that's interesting. So this is the crunch of a Honeycrisp combined with the intricate flavor of, it says crisp pink. So that's what these look like right there. Gorgeous. Amy, hello, hi Amy, how are you? I've heard of the Cosmic ones but never tried them. Me neither, it'll be a first. Would be interested to hear your thoughts on each kind. I will definitely do that. The rest of this bag's in the fridge, but I kept 2 out. Because I also had the food shop this week, and again, folks, I didn't record it. It's packed in here. I don't know what it is. I keep forgetting to record it. It's craziness. But yeah, so I have to, happy belated birthday. Thank you, thank you. My birthday was on Friday, so I guess we'll start off with that. So I think I stated it'll be close to a month now that I had to get a new phone. I got the S25 Plus with Jay. And I guess about 2 weeks in of trying to set up my phone, there's an app on the Samsung Galaxy that I love, and it was coming up, will not work. Yeah. Hi, Paul. Thank you, Paul. Don't mind my voice, folks. A lot of talking. Um, Anywho, what was I going to say? There's a couple apps on my Galaxy that I love, and it was saying it wouldn't work unless I say sank or sunk my watch to it. So I went to my son after I couldn't get it, and then he's like, "Wow, that's a jip." And I said, "What is it?" And he said, "Your watch won't sync. You need a new watch." I was like, "You got to be kidding me!" But leave it to Mr. J. My birthday gift was quite a few things from Jay. He got me the Galaxy Watch 7. That's the faceplate that it had on there, but I'm wearing it currently right now, as you can see that. And it's cute. It's like real soft. It's great on my wrist because even the girl at the store said, "Oh my gosh, yeah, she's got tiny wrists." And my watch, it had a huge faceplate and the band was real wide. So yeah, I love it. I just need a different faceplate for it. So Jay and we went to T-Mobile. Um, I originally said no. I originally said no to the watch because I knew it was going to raise my bill. He's like, "What are you talking about? It's for your birthday." I was like, "Yes," internally. So yes, got that from Jay, and some things from Sam's from Jay, and he treated to, there's a place here called Honey Grow. It's an all organic store. I mean, it's an all organic restaurant. You can eat in or take out. Love it. Absolutely love that. Even their like egg noodles, everything's all organic. So had that. My son Jarrett, myself, that's what we had for dinner. And he treated me to one of my favorites. This is what's left of it, which is the good bit. This is a tuxedo cake. And they sang happy birthday, so I will be having a big fat piece of that later on. So yeah, am I missing anything with Jay? So we went to the T-Mobile store, got the watch, over the moon. Treated me to Starbucks because I don't get that very often. And then we went to Sam's, we had dinner. Hopefully I'm not leaving anything out. But I love my watch, so thank you. Let's see. Um, okay, I sent a little poll. Is it Randy saying you? Hello, Ace. How are you? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Oh, oops. Never supposed to ask a lady that. Very true. Um, but thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you for the birthday emojis. Is it Rani, like Rani? I hope I don't butcher your name, but thank you for that. That's sweet. Paul says honey grow. Isn't that a special honey for your special friends? No, laugh out loud. No, but it's a all organic like restaurant. Hello to everyone that's coming in. Doing good. Southwest Florida is beautiful right now. Tuesday was a rough day, but we're good, thanks. Yeah, I thought about you on Tuesday. Um, so yeah, and that's where I got the apples, by the way, from Jay from Sam's, and I just needed apples. Didn't really look at the name on them, so that will be different. So this one's Cosmic Crisp. It just says premium apples grown in Pacific Northwest, and that's all that it says on that one. And the other bag of funky apples I got, which are all in the fridge currently, is called Wild Twist, which says it's two legendary apples that have come together in a wild twist. The explosive juicy crunch of a Honeycrisp combined with the intricate flavor of crisp pink creates an experience you won't want to miss. Two favorites, one great apple. So yeah, quite pretty looking. Nice apples. So I know a lot of people got some seriously bad weather. I hope everyone is safe out there. Oh yeah. Then we went into my son's work, and I tried to bring things a little bit closer so I didn't have to keep getting up and down. So let's see. Jay also got me, because my son works at Rally House, a sporting place, in case you don't know. I didn't realize this doesn't go for a ponytail, but we're the Philadelphia Phillies here, but I love this hat. It's so cute. So you can just wear it with your hair down, not like this. With these view pants, and yes, are you ready? I got these in a large, but guess what? They fit, and they're cold, they're soft, and that's what is on the one part of the leg right there. So I love them. Speaking of cold, I only bought myself 2 things for my birthday. I got myself one of those full body cold pillows, they're called. It's supposed to be delivered today. It's not here yet. In a gray. And because when I went to Sam's last week, or a few apple turnovers, yeah, sounds good to me, some apple crisps or something. Sure does. So when I went into Sam's food shopping with my friend John the other day, I forgot to go up that aisle, said they could have had them, they might not have had them. I bumped into a channel on YouTube, and all the woman did was walk through Sam's and tell you what was on sale. But she didn't put anything in her cart. I guess that's just what she does. I couldn't even tell you what her name is. She just came up in my feed and she talked about the pillow being like $54. And it was like on sale for like $14. Well, anyway, I go on in my app to see if it's in store. I would have just went back the next day. It said only for delivery. So it ended up coming out to like $24 because it was like $8 delivery and almost $2 in tax. Supposed to be here today, but it's not. And when we were in Sam's, Jay and I, what do you think we find? So let me show you. Tag still on and everything. So look at the size. See if I can fit it all in. Look at the size of this pillow. This is in like a sage green. I know it probably looks like it's gray maybe on the film, but it is ice cold. If you know and you're a woman, then you know. So yeah, the other one should be coming. And I will either be returning it. I think Jay said I could take it to the store and return it, but it was supposed to be here today and it's not here. I did ask my son if he wanted it because it's in gray, and I told him he wouldn't have to sweat to death in the summer, but I think he said no. So there's that. So that is what I treated myself to. The cold full body pillow, and this little gadget that I did a video on, and I got a boo-boo. I didn't realize it until I was doing the video, which you'll see this week. I ended up cutting my hand, but I grabbed this at Target for 30% off of $19.99, and I opened it up yesterday. I was doing the video last night when I got in, and I didn't realize, because if you look close, they just look like, I don't know, little ceramic things. They're not. Who's the genius that did this in cans? So let me show you what I did. I changed out their soil though. But I planted sage in here. And then this one is, cilantro. And the other one is oregano. But, you know, we like to keep it real over here on this channel and tell the truth. And I did say that it'd be like a great little thing to do with your kids or your grandkids, or if you don't have anywhere to garden. The only problem was that they didn't have any holes in the bottom of those cans, and that's how I did this, trying to make a puncture hole with a screwdriver. So yeah, this is from Back to the Roots. I used to buy their seeds all the time, and it comes with, it says it's a kitchen herb garden. No green thumb needed. Plant seeds, place in light, add water, harvest, and cook. So that was the 2 things I got for myself. Let's see. Pillow, question mark. That's the damn mattress for a hammock. Well, it's a full body pillow. I'm long and lanky. What can I tell you? A hammock or an RV couch. I know. It's a lot bigger than I expected. It's a little bent up, but when Jay and I went to Sam's, they had a box of them. But when you went under their app, it said not available in stores, only for delivery. So a gray one's coming. Either I'll get it there and return it, or I'll have one on each side of my body, I guess. I have no idea. So stay tuned for this video. They didn't pay me to say anything about it, but I think this is really cute to do. We'll see how it does. That's what the basil looks like. But when I was out yesterday, I grabbed just a couple packs of seeds. So this comes with, it includes 3 complete herb grow kits. This is 100% guaranteed to grow. So yeah. But when I opened it up and they were in cans, I was a little bit shocked. So I'm doing the video, not realizing I'm bleeding everywhere. So you'll see that video. But, you know, let's see, let me just turn it because Jay wants to see. I went to Gabe's yesterday with my friend John, and I went to get 3 ceramic pots to start like an herb garden, and decided let me put my orchids in there because they're getting blown around when the windows are open. So they're not staying on that window. They were in the living room, but you can see there's my little new herb garden in the 3 cans that I treated myself to for my birthday. And then the pots that were inside the orchids, one is thyme, the other one is rosemary, and that one is parsley. But I wanted to show the pots. I got 3 different ones. I went to go pay for them, and my friend paid for them. So I got that one. I love this one. This is like a yellow. I don't know if you could see that, but how pretty is that? And then the other one is a different gray. So I brought them in for live so you could see the pots that I picked out. They were like $3.99, I think, a piece. When I got to the counter, my friend John paid for them. So the orchids have a new home. They'll be in these so that they stop blowing over. And the pots that were in there, I found 3 live plants. So parsley. So I'm starting an herb garden on the counter, or on the windowsill. I said something to Jarrett last night when he got in. He just noticed the orchids and he goes, "Are they real?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like feeling it. I'm like, "They've been there for over a month. You didn't notice?" And he said, "No." And I said, "By the way, I'm doing herbs on the windowsill. I don't know if you mind or not." And he goes, "Why would I mind? Who cares?" So there's that. Let's see. Mel's going to tie one on her front and one on her back to go bounce down the local hill. Now all you need is sage. Okay, well, let me say, here in this can, with that little kit, this one's sage. I put the seeds in it. I did a cilantro and an oregano. So what I need is basil. They had a really nice, healthy looking plant at Walmart yesterday when we went there. It was pretty big, and it was like $13 or $14, so I didn't get it. So yeah, I'll put these 3. Well, this one stays here in the middle. Those 2 are going back over to the big window. And I had 1 basil plant that had a root on it, so I planted it in one of those little black cups. So that's what I did when I got in. So yeah. And then I figured maybe later I'll get something to do, like at least 1 tomato plant, like a cherry tomato plant, and maybe like 1 pepper plant or something. But yeah, that's that. So yeah, my birthday was good. Oh yeah, let me show you this is what else John got me. He gave it to me when we were outside, because he has these in his cabinet. Every time I see them, I'm like, oh my gosh, I want those things. So he got them for me. I needed it for like my overlay of stuff, like when you have to buy the spices and all from Sam's, you know, you end up with the big containers. So I only have 1 empty. I did not do the chalkboard, like I didn't write on them yet or anything. So I wanted to show you, this is what it looks like empty. They're so cute. And they have like pop tops that lock. And each one comes with a spoon. So super cute. And this is what it looks like. This is all my ranch powder. I just made Mississippi beef earlier. Well, I put it on last night for today for me and my son, which thank God I did, because I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Rip the top off of that pineapple and plant that. Yeah, right. Where is that going to grow? I have 2 pineapples that I got at Sam's the other day, so I'm going to cut them because I think they might be ready. And I got a bunch of fruit. We're full here. My son went to return body lotion that I got when I was there with Jay because I thought it was like facial cream. I told him to grab that watermelon that I forgot, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm not going to be able to carry that." So he got me 2 more strawberries and what else? I don't even remember. But I'm like addicted to having my fruit at night in my yogurt. So, but I know that you can. But these are fat boys, aren't they? Heavy buddies, and they were only like I think $1 or something at Sam's. So yeah, so that's from my friend John. Just thought I would tell you some of the things. I got a text from my son Johnny that morning. He had to be in work early. I think it was like 6:45 or something. He wished me a happy birthday. They take a while. I have 2 growing. Oh really? I'll get there, Amy. 1 second. And in case you don't know, I'm a huge Philadelphia Phillies fan here, so my son Jared asked me what I wanted for my birthday, and I told him a new pair of slides. So I went into his work and picked them out, and he got me these bad boys, which are so cute because I'm wearing like an older pair now. But yeah, very, very nice. Appreciate everything. Meals this week. Well, wait, I have something to tell you. All right, so I did the bagels that you put in an air fryer that have Greek yogurt, okay, and self-rising flour, but you can just do flour and baking powder and salt, and that's pretty much self-rising flour. I made those. I had the video. It'll be out this week. But I did, what was it, a day or 2 ago? I made the high protein bagels. Listen, I love my homemade bagels, but I wanted to try it. It is with cottage cheese and self-rising flour. And I'll tell you what, I like them so much better than the yogurt ones in the air fryer. These go into the oven and look at these. I mean, they might not be like the authentic bagels that you boil and whatnot, but they're pretty good. So I have those 2 videos for this week to put out, and I had some bananas I had to use up. I made a double chocolate banana bread, if you want to call it a bread. I thought it was like a cake. Let's see. Okay, so back to Amy's question. What meals am I making this week? I have to make the homemade hamburger helper. My son wants to try it, and I have to post it, so that will be on there. I'm probably going to make the orzo with the kale and, all that, the fresh veggies and everything like that. I did record the mushroom asparagus goat cheese one. So I also have that video. So I also worked this week and did some videos, but tonight was Mississippi beef. It's still in the Ninja over there. He had 1 bowl, and I just made mashed potatoes with it. I picked up Brussels sprouts, so we'll have that with something this week. 2 bags of like asparagus. These bags are huge too. Tomorrow I'm making homemade hamburgers. So finally 2 fruits. Oh, that's good. So yeah, I'm fully packed for food. I just have to pull myself together and think what I'm making. Because like I said, I did really good last month with food shopping. We'll see if I did just as good. I didn't really get that many meats because I have a lot of chicken in the fridge. I got chicken thighs and boneless, skinless chicken breast. But when I bought that chuck roast from Sam's, I think it was like $37. It was like 2 of them, and I just cut them right in half. So far, I've gotten 2 meals of the Mississippi beef out of that, and I should have 2 left in the freezer. Oh, I forgot to put my phone on silent. Sorry, guys, if you hear that beep. So yeah, I made mashed potatoes, Mississippi beef tonight. What did I have last night? Oh my gosh, I don't even remember. Oh, I had a sandwich last night. I had some Black Forest ham with some American cheese because I didn't get in till late. I barely had Brussels sprouts unless with the carve Sunday dinner or Christmas dinner. Yeah, I make them so many different ways, but I'm going to incorporate them in. I have a bag that needs to be used, and I have fresh. So might just roast them in the oven, maybe. So I don't know. I got a couple things up my sleeve. I know hamburgers is tomorrow night. It's going to be hamburgers. Today we made homemade New England clam chowder with Parked House rolls. Ooh, but wait a second. I went to baking school. What is Parked House rolls? Then for this week, we'll make Detroit style pizza, sausage, potato, tomato dish. Yes, I left that out. My friend Thomas came by, and he works for like a trucking company that distributes food. So if something goes wrong with the truck, they have less than 12 hours to either unload that food if the truck repairs aren't going to happen or you have to throw it out. He got a whole bag of, I'll show you what it is. It's easier to show it to you. Let me see. He was on the phone in his truck, and I had to cut open the box on the back seat. And I'm talking, he had a huge box. So I was thinking of my poor friend John too. So I took 10 total, 5 for me and 5 for my friend. He just opened up his tonight. But it's all these bags of like rotisserie chicken. So I did tell my friend earlier that one of the meals this week, probably for Friday, is going to be like a buffalo chicken pizza. So I sent all the bags to my friend's house and just kept one here specifically for that. And I bought the cheese. But yeah, these are just rotisserie chicken chunks, pre-cooked. So I figured I was going to put this on chicken this week. Dang, you eating good. She is, right? And probably a beef stew. I have a beef stew that I'm making this week. That's so funny. Thank you for reminding me because I didn't have a corkscrew here. So when Jay was here Friday night, he's like, you don't know the trick on how to get the cork out of the wine bottle? And I was like, well, I do, but I usually can't get it out. It floats and then you get that taste. So he went to stab it. He was sitting here and it flew up all over him and everything. Oh, it was funny. Me and Jarrett were laughing. But the red wine is open, so I'm going to make Julia Child's beef bolognese stew this week. That is on the menu as well. Okay, so let me repeat my menu. We're having hamburgers tomorrow. Friday I'm going to make buffalo chicken pizza. I've made Julia Child's beef bolognese before, so I'm going to attempt to make that this week. And I'm probably going to make one of the orzo vegetable meals, like with all the veggies in there. Oh, I love the beef bolognese. Oh, it's so good. So at least the wine's available now because Jay got the corkscrew out, I think, with just the knife, and it splashed all up on him. It went everywhere, and it was just funny. That was my birthday night. He did that. So I dumped it into like a stainless steel thing that I have and put the lid on it to keep it fresh. So I have the potatoes, I have the carrots, the celery, I have the beef, now I have the wine. So yeah, that will be on the menu as well. And let me think what else. Jarrett liked the bagels that I was just trying to explain. It's with cottage cheese and self-rising flour, and you just bake them in the oven. Now I see everybody's doing it. It's on like their shorts. I think Becky from Maker Homestead, I saw that she did it. But I don't know. She uses like her grain mill or whatever. I don't have one of them. And yeah, so. But you want to laugh? I'll show you what I got Jared for a snack. Don't forget he's 26, but huge baseball fan. Loves snacks. I'm running out of ideas, right? So I figured this would hold him over for a good while. I actually was going to get it and give it to him for Easter, but I hid it behind my back and gave it to him anyway. But I did pick him up 2 things for Easter, and this is 5 pounds of animal crackers, and as you can tell, he's already been getting into them. Look at the size of that. I had like 3. They taste exactly like they did before, but I grabbed them for him from Sam's, and I got him like some honey buns. I did cheat on the bread so I could give myself a little bit of a break because I have to make different breads this week. I picked up some wheat bread. I think it's wheat. But yeah, Jared thought it was funny. It is like bigger than my whole head. Look, gigantic. Nature's Own honey wheat. That's the bread that I picked up. Just for like some peanut butter and jelly, because he was telling me about it the other day, because I have really nutritional peanut butter where it's only just peanuts and that's it. And he's like, I just like regular peanut butter with, he doesn't care if it's preserves or jelly, but so I picked up 2 loaves of that so he can have some. There's Black Forest ham. I got it at Sam's. I got a little bit of American cheese just to give myself a break for him for lunches, and if he wants peanut butter and jellies. Life Out Loud bigger than her whole head. She says it's bigger than your butt, Mel. It's a lot. It's a lot of animal crackers in there. But every time I go, I try to get him some snacks so he stays out of my hair. We made a 2-layer pineapple upside down cake with the Cool Whip cream cheese frosting in the middle. That sounds delish. You know, that's one thing that I can't find is my pineapple upside down. And I don't have my bundt pan here. Paul, can you post my email? Would you be willing to share that recipe? Because I have Easter. We all have Easter coming up on the 20th. I've already bought my ham. I think I want to start a sourdough starter. I thought the same thing. I just said to Thomas, I need to get to storage. My baskets and stuff are there for sourdough. And I don't have a pan, I think, that could handle the heat here at my son's. Like a Dutch oven. That's in storage. I haven't been to storage since I got here. So he kind of just, me, but I don't know. Try to see when I can get there. Because I want to make gnocchi. Here comes my son. Hello, Jerry. Huh?
What?
I just showed everybody all your animal crackers I got you.
Oh, nice.
He's like, oh, nice. How was dinner?
Good.
Did you bring your bowl out?
I think it's still in there.
You didn't want any more?
No.
Thank you, Paul. So yeah, I think I want to do the upside down.
Is this bacon?
Yeah,
It's
for this week. Tomorrow's the burgers. Why do you want
breakfast?
you want me to cook your ass breakfast now? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, why not?
What? What time you have to be in tomorrow?
9.
9 o'clock in the
Well,
morning.
you could even cook it at nighttime. I'll just take the bacon in tomorrow to work.
Well, I was going to see if you wanted me to make some bacon for your burger tomorrow. Because you're going to get the tomato and the lettuce, right?
Yeah, I'll need bacon on the burger.
No? I'm making jalapeno burgers tomorrow. This one wants me to make them bacon for breakfast. It's being work at 9 o'clock. I've been up since 4. Crazy. Never tried sourdough. It's pretty easy. Just flour and water, and a lot of people tell you to throw out the discard. But you could use it for pancakes. And every night you got to feed it. But use water bottle, like water in the bottle. I've only ever used, I don't know if I used blueberry flour or all-purpose flour. You should try an inside-out burger. I was going to do smash burgers, but Jared doesn't want them. And I used to make stuffed burgers, like certain things stuffed in the middle, and then I would just mix it in and then roll it over it. So, but inside-out burger. Bacon is always better with lettuce, tomato, in a bun with mayo. Yeah, I like it. I always like that first tomato from out of the garden, just on really fresh bread with mayo A little salt and pepper on that tomato, and that is all that I would eat. I loved it. So tomorrow is cheddar jalapeno burgers for dinner. And I'm going to decide if I'm going to make the potato hack. It's on the channel where you use a mandolin or, you know, a really good sharp knife and get the potatoes really thin. And then it's like butter, parsley, garlic. Mix your potatoes all in with Parmesan cheese and then put them in a cupcake tin and bake them in the oven. I have that video on here. Paul, if you want to share that, it is Potato Hack. I think that's the title. Burger with homemade scalloped potatoes. Shut up. I just had scalloped potatoes last week. Oh, I love her. That's my kind of girl, right up my alley. Pick me up on the way. What do you say? Yum, I'll be there in the morning. More the merrier. You're all welcome. You're all welcome. So since we were talking about meal planning, which is funny, it was like I couldn't really think, like, what do I plan? And it was like pretty much what she was naming. All right, so jalapeno cheddar burgers is tomorrow. Like I said, sometimes I have to do every other night. It depends on the leftovers. Beef bolognese this week, and I'm probably going to do the orzo vegetable with, I think, chicken cutlet. That's what I think is going to be this week. Sorry, Mel. What video? Potato hack. It's where you do the potatoes and put them in a cupcake tin. They're so easy. Oh my goodness, they're so good. Me and Jared are addicted to them. I think I'm going to make them to go with the burgers instead of just French fries. Amy, have you seen that recipe? It's on my channel, the potato hack. I used a mandolin. You just get them really thin, melted butter, like garlic powder, onion powder, some parsley. Coco, get off that rug. And Parmesan cheese. And then you just stack them inside the cupcake tin. And I mean, I made them one time for breakfast for me and Jared, and there was only one left over. We killed it. They do look good when I get an oven. I'm making it. Oh, the potatoes, yeah, they're great. So that will be dinner tomorrow. So a couple convenience things I guess I did this week to not have to constantly cook everything from scratch was I picked up that bread that he likes. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it. I picked up the bread and I knew I wasn't going to have time to make the rolls. So I bought Pepperidge Farm sesame seed rolls because it's just he and I got a little small pack. And what else for convenience? I think that's about it. I got my ham for Easter. I want to make a cheesecake. I don't know if I'm going to do my spring one, but I also wanted to do, you know, a pineapple upside down cake. I have the pineapple, obviously. The only thing I forgot is my mother-in-law, who's now in heaven, used to make this spring pea salad. Even if you're not a fan of peas, I'm telling you, will love this. It's the spring peas, the frozen ones, with really finely diced, like the purple onion, 2 jars of Jolly Green Giant, the mushrooms in the jar. I'm going to be sharing this video, so you didn't hear it here, but when I make it, make sure you watch it. And then like dressing, it's so good. I mean, you could just eat the whole bowl. So I'm trying to get my menu together of exactly what I'm making for Easter, because normally my Easter consists of salads, like my Irish potato salad loaded with eggs. I used to make an antipasta. I don't know if I'm going to do that because it's he and I, and he tends to waste stuff, but then I ship it over to John's. So yeah, it's usually based off salad. So far it's going to be my ham. I'm going to make that spring pea salad. Most likely my egg potato salad, and I'm not sure about the rest. Thanks for sharing your menu. I love hearing what others have to help me with my menu. Yeah, I know when you come on and you share your food ideas, I was like, oh shoot, isn't that a coincidence? Doing burgers tomorrow. And the stew. So yeah. I don't know if you saw my Let me think of what the title is. It is my apple crumb cheesecake that I made around the holidays. I think it was for Christmas. I kid you not, I got so many, like, all Jared's friends were like, oh my gosh, that is like the best cheesecake. I have extra apples. I was wondering if that seems too fallish for like a dessert for Easter, but I definitely want a cheesecake. So I have to figure out what kind of cheesecake I'm making for Easter. Why is Brooke Trout's message deleted? And Amy's hidden? Oh, he said no, that was a mistake. Oh, okay. Is Amy still there? You didn't block her, did you? She was hidden. Oh no, Brooke. We have a normal person and you go and we have to unhide her. So yes, I wanted to just show you some of my gifts. I dropped my phone. Oh, unhidden by Paul. Thank you, Paul. Somebody please explain what just happened, that poor thing. I don't want her to think we blocked her. So yeah, if anybody wants to get one of these kits to do it with their grandchildren or whatever, you can just go to their website or hit a local Target. Well, hopefully he fixed it. If she doesn't comment anymore, then you killed her. Let's see. Oh, I hope she's still there. Let's see. Evelyn. Hello, Evelyn. How are you? Happy Sunday. All right, Amy, if you're there, give a thumbs up or something so we know you did it by accident. I enjoy reading your menus. Yeah, I do too. It gives me lots of ideas. And I have a lot of garlic I have to deal with this week, folks. So yeah. Oh, there she is. He accidentally dropped his phone and it bumped you off. Blame it on Brooke Trout because we didn't do it. But Paul refound you. We're like, oh no, we like seeing her menus. Better not have blocked her. There it is. Okay. In case anybody wants to make that apple crust cheesecake, it was out of this world. That's okay, she said. Brooke said you could put them in a timeout. People understand. Things happen, right? So what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I need a really good like pineapple upside down. I don't know if I've ever put something in the middle of it like that. So he did post my email if you're willing to share your recipe. But I want to do something that's rich and decadent and then something that's pretty springish. I'm not going to make the Easter bread this year. At least I don't think I am. Like the hollow bread. You put the eggs on the top. I don't think I'm going to do that. So because I only like to food shop once a month, you know. Of course, I forgot a few things for Easter dinner, but my son said he'll pick up the stuff for the pea salads. When I go to make it, I'll share it. But when it was a family of 5, it used to be potato salad and a pasta salad, macaroni salad with shrimp, which honestly, if I had to say, how did I do this time food shopping, I forgot my bag of shrimp that I usually will eat throughout the month. We're doing lamb roast. Nice. Oh, thanks, Amy. I really appreciate that. She's going to send me the recipe. Woo! Berry cheesecake salad. That sounds good. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad she's here. Because if you're new here, I had COVID. And ever since, it took like quite a while to feel like, I don't know, I felt like it was in my system for a while. And I was losing a lot of hair. But from the moment I could actually like function, the only thing I wanted was fruit. So even this time when I went, I got strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries, which we know the raspberries won't last to then. But that's an idea that maybe a little bit closer to Easter I could get I was gonna grab blackberries. I thought the sign said like $4.59, and I got to the thing they were almost $10. I'm like, yeah, I'm not getting them. We'll see. My sons, I should say, with an S on it, they like the ambrosia salad. So as much as like a fruit cheesecake sounds good, I don't know, because they're going to get all that fruit in an ambrosia salad. I have to make that like every stinking holiday. I mean, my one's 30 and he still wants it. You know what I mean? And so yeah, I have to plan my Easter menu, but I don't mind it. And any like new recipes or whatever. That way I'm making my the coleslaw because none of us like deli coleslaw. It's crappy. I love the ambrosia rice pudding. I never had the ambrosia rice pudding, but I was just looking up. I could have sworn who else puts eggs into their like temper it into their rice pudding. Has anyone else had that? I'm like, I know I used to do that. It makes it like rich and creamy. I haven't shared my rice pudding on the channel and I've been really craving it. I've already shared how to make the chocolate pudding, but I'm going to be honest, I had like a hankering for some chocolate pudding the other night. I made it homemade, probably like 10 o'clock at night. I made homemade chocolate pudding or no, that was probably 9 o'clock. Homemade chocolate pudding and I made homemade whipped cream. So I'll be having a piece of chocolate cake tonight. This is tuxedo cake. And yeah, so there's still homemade chocolate pudding in there and homemade whipped cream in there. But when he went back to Sam's, he grabbed me 2 more containers of strawberries. Did he give me more blueberries? I don't even remember. And he grabbed me a bag of Brussels sprouts so that I would have an extra bag. So, but I want to make rice pudding. And if you hear my son screaming, it's the video game, folks. So anyway, great big shout out to John. Thank you for all the containers. They're stackable, Tiny Living. They're just great. Whipped cream. I always preferred the squirty cream. And I whip myself. You're a mess, Paul. Funny. You are so funny. So yeah, you're going to see, I don't know, I'm a little disappointed. I think you can read me pretty well. If you hear me when I post the video for the yogurt bagels, I'm like, I would give them a 6. After I ate like a whole one, I was like, I don't know if I would make them again. And then I decided to make the protein bagels that you can bake in the oven. Love them. It's not an authentic bagel by no means, but when you just want a quickie bagel, oh yeah, they're good. So I recorded that. What's ambrosia? It's all fruit, has whipped cream in it. Some people put coconut in it. I don't do that. It has sour cream, whipped cream. It's on my channel, buddy. I've already shared it. It'd be back a little ways. Paul, can you post my ambrosia salad? The only rice pudding we make is Finnish. What's that? Like, I mean, I can make regular rice pudding and it's good. No raisins. But when you want a really creamy, what I learned in baking school is you temper the eggs, you scramble them in there. Ambrosia is a brand of tinned goods in UK. But it has like cherries in it. You could put bananas in it as long as you're going to eat it right away. But I don't add the bananas in case they don't finish it. But like mixed fruit and like mandarin oranges and whipped cream, sour cream, and cherry. Did I say cherries? It's just so good. They have to have it for like every holiday. But yeah, it's on my channel. I definitely shared that. Probably when I was at Jimmy's, I would think. Does it have marshmallows in it? Yes. Yes, it has the marshmallows, girl. One's 26 and one's 30. Oh my gosh, I think if I would skip, Jared told me the last time I didn't add enough marshmallows. I was like, wait, what? Thank you, Paul. It's so good, it's addicting. And in this, I like it in the summer sometimes because it's ice cold from the fridge and it's just refreshing. So yeah, I think I'm already trying to get like prepared for the heat. But anyway, so everything's been really good. Anybody that watches this back, thank you for all the birthday wishes. I really do appreciate it. And I'm glad I had a nice birthday. And yeah, it's crazy that Easter's falling on the 20th this year. It fell on the 9th last year because I lost little Miss Sophie that night. But I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning, between 4 and 4:30. My son was up. He went out to dinner with the girl that he's friends with. She's a therapist. They went to dinner and a movie and came back here and hung out. I liked her. She was outgoing. She was very, very nice. We had the rain and a couple thunder and lightning storms and some wind. A lot of overcast. Like it's been kind of off and on like this for about 4 days now. I wasn't doing anything the last time I was out with the dog. But yeah, we had the bad winds. I would say we had the really bad thunder and lightning storms though. I got up the one morning and the clock was blinking on the stove, so I'm assuming the power went out. You know, and then torrential downpours, but the grass looks nice and green here. So, and even the trees are all blooming. There's a pink one up the hill, there's a couple purple, and the rest are all white. I love a good thunderstorm to make it calming. Yeah, it was so gorgeous here. We were, let's see, last Saturday to be exact, we were 85 degrees here. I thought it was like too hot, too fast. But anyway, it was really nice. And we were like in the 70s and I had all the windows open. I cleaned everything. I had the table rearranged, you know, just did like a bunch of stuff and then took a shower and a bath and I got real comfy clothes and I left the windows open and I was hearing the thunder and lightning. I went to close the windows a little bit. Jared's like, what are you doing? I said, I don't want the rain to come in. He says, no, it'll be fine. I got the best night's sleep that night, let me tell you. I was so relaxed and because like the storm came and went, like when I was laying in bed, it kind of stopped. And then another one came on. And by the time the second storm came, I was looking at my eyelids. I was asleep, so comfortable. Looking out for the future. If he's seeing a therapist, Millie's hoping one of you will get free treatment. Oh my gosh, stop that. No, he knows her from high school. They're friends. But I got to meet her. I think she told Jared we used to be Facebook friends. I'm like, oh, I don't remember. It must be age. I'm getting old. But no, they went out last night, had a good time. I bought him a new rug for out front of his door. He's so goofy. It's just like one of those ones that can grab the bottom of your shoes. And it says, I think, hello on it. It's brown and black. And he's like, comes in with her last night. Mom. I was like, oh my gosh, what? And he's like, what's the matter? You didn't like my rug from Walmart? And I said, no, it's not that. I figured I would treat you to a new rug outside your door. But if you want, you might want to wash that one or whatever. And he said, Mom, it's from Walmart. It's fine. He's like, just don't get one that says welcome. And I was like, what? I think he said he saw it in a scary movie or something. If you have a rug outside your door that says welcome, you can be inviting, I don't know, maybe ghost or something. And I just laughed at him because he likes all that goofy stuff. She'll put it down to dementia Alzheimer's. Yeah, right. But no, so she was nice. And I was just wrapping up doing the containers. Well, I made the video for this. I got in kind of late, but then I wanted to do these and get that shelf. So you'll see it in cooking videos. Get it organized and whatnot. And talk to them for like a little bit. Let's try this again, see if I can spit it out. On YouTube, it's Savannah Banana, the baseball team, where they're like, no, they're like the Globetrotters of basketball. So funny. We were watching some of that. They went to go watch TV and I was out like a light. Woke up at 4:30 this morning. She wasn't here, but he was up. We were just outside because the temperatures were really nice. It was real foggy. We were just out there talking, and my windshield wipers broke, my one. So we went to Wawa, and if you're like a member of Wawa or you use their reward points, so it said happy birthday. So I got a free cup of coffee. Just put French vanilla in it, and that's for tomorrow. And yeah, we just hung out and talked, and it was quite lovely actually, that early in the morning. And then I think I like just laid down to watch a little bit of TV at like maybe 9, 10 o'clock. And I woke up, look at the clock. I was like, oh my gosh. So I got a serious nap in. Let's see. They sold out in Tampa. The Devils Rays don't sell out. Okay, Amy said she's seen them. I said to Jerry, how much fun that would be, because we are huge like sports people, but Jared's like a really, really good baseball player, full scholarship, but he has a torn labrum in his arm and he doesn't want to get it fixed. Anyway, fast forward story. We love the Philadelphia Phillies. And I said we were watching, like, I don't have TikTok, but it was on YouTube of like all these like little different videos they did that were on TikTok. And oh, it was so funny. It's so cute, the stuff they do. It's very entertaining. And then I saw people's comments like a few weeks ago when I was looking them up saying like, oh, I was at that one. They're so entertaining and it's so much fun to be at one of those games. I said to Jared, you guys should go. So yeah, so the Phillies they just won earlier this evening. So yeah, we're in baseball mode over here. And yeah, how could you not tell, right? Like, Jared has no problem getting me the slides that I wanted from his work. I wanted like the thicker ones. There's a store here called Gabe's. It's where I got the ceramic planners. And I don't know. I thought, why not? I got myself these Crocs and these. Just because I have to walk a lot. Well, I can only wear Nike sneakers, but I wanted something quick to throw on my feet. And my friend was with me. I tried on so many different Crocs because they have long, skinny feet. I'm only a size 7. And they were like swimming on me. They're like too big. I had to do a 6. But these are like, they're like knockoff Crocs. Because I don't really care. I just need slip on, slip off type of things. And then my other one I'll use for when I go out. It's crazy they can play that well doing. I know. It's just what had them laughing was the umpire was like all getting into it and dancing and jamming. And then the pitcher goes up to the mound and pitches the ball after they do this full dance routine and then pitches. Oh, so funny. So funny. But yeah, it looks highly entertaining. Jared said they've already been here at the stadium downtown and they were like sold out. So I said, oh, you two should go. So yeah. But have I told you how much I love my watch? How nice was that of Jay? Now my favorite apps are starting to work. I mean, I'm not fully done setting it all up, but let me show you like up close my watch that I love. But look at it's got these 2 little dots. It has like a powder blue dot and that's an orange on each side of the band. I thought that was like plastic, but it's not. And you can hold in the screen and change it to like a different one. Let me see if I could do it. I'll just click it on that one. There's pink. This one's like lighter than my other one I had on my wrist. So, how cute. Because I'm into health and all that jazz. So, I used, a lot of the health stuff that they give you with, what is it? I think it's called Samsung Health on the phone. And, yeah, it works great. It's tracking my sleep. I gave it permission to do that. If you get a hot flash as a woman, you kind of wake up like, so, My one friend thought I had sleep apnea, so it actually has that on there where it'll monitor your sleep, your breathing, to see if you are a candidate or if you do have sleep apnea. So I love my watch. Love it. It's lighter. The other one was like pretty heavy. I'm going to see if my son will sell it. My son did not appreciate that at all. He just thought that that was like a letdown by Samsung to do that, because you can spend 300-400, let's say, on my other watch, and then it suddenly doesn't work with a further phone. You know what I mean? So no sense keeping it around. We'll see if he'll sell it. I don't know. So yeah, so I had a good birthday, and I have to put all the orchids. I need a yellow one. Jay, I need a yellow one. So yeah, I'm leaving this one in between. These two will go over on the other window. And this is just probably going to be like an herb garden. Let's just hope my little cans over there. I think it was $19.99 with 30% off, I think it was. So we'll see if the oregano, cilantro, and sage actually grow. But I want to get out and get a basil plant. I can't live without basil. Plus, I didn't pick up basil this time and I need it for my recipe. So, but yeah, I'm very curious about this wild twist apples. Like I said, I left two out so I could talk about it on live tonight. And what else? These are the cottage cheese and self-rising flour bagels. Wait for the video. You have to make them. They're so good. You could turn them into breakfast sandwiches. You could freeze them. You know, I only wanted 4 bagels, so that's what I made enough for, was 4 bagels. So yeah, I have to plan my Easter dinner still. And I have a lot of garlic. So I think one of the pizzas, well, I'm going to bring you along when I make the, I think I'm going to make the buffalo chicken pizza. And then I want to make like an all white pizza with garlic on it some point this week. I've made the pizza dough before. It's on my channel. But yeah, maybe I'll bring you along when I go to make the pizza. Now, buffalo chicken pizza, you notice my voice is sounding like this again. It's definitely like a sleep issue. If I don't get enough sleep, my voice starts going. So this is what I was thinking. Sauce down, and then maybe like a little bit of the buffalo sauce, and then chicken, and then cheese.
Just headbutt you.
Jared, do you want to open the box of honey buns?
I already did.
Oh, you already did?
Mm.
Can't believe you complained about the corn chips. If I would have got you the scoops, you would have had to have something to dip it in.
You do, right there.
No, I got that for all of our toast on your new toaster. I grabbed a toaster. We don't have a toaster
What kind
here.
of avocado you want for that?
What, honey?
It's not the kind of avocado you want for that.
For what?
Toast.
Oh yeah, it'll be fine. I've had it before.
No, I'm saying you want.
I didn't want to buy the bag. I don't feel like wasting avocados. You're getting another one? What are you going to dip in it?
These things.
Corn chips? You ever see the avocado that's sold in those cups just so you don't have to buy the bag? Jared's going to always having another cup. He's going to dip corn chips in it. I got them so I can make toast, avocado toast. I just didn't want to buy the bag because last time I wasted like about 3 of them. So I keep forgetting every time I'm out I need some bag clips. Oh, that kid. Can I share the cup real fast?
What?
Can I show the cup real fast? See? And it's not like the watery avocado. It says on the thing 100% avocado. I got it this way so I could put it on toast with an egg and everything but the bagel on there. So. There you go, babe. Thank you. It's a lot of corn chips. You're not going to have enough in that cup. Cocomomo. I started to give the dog a haircut about, I don't know, a week ago. I just have to finish her legs and underneath her belly. You have to bear with me. I'm still learning where the buttons are to turn certain things off. I forgot to put it on Do Not Disturb for the live. What time do we have, folks? So yeah, so that's what's going on. Forgot to record another food shopping haul. But I'll bring you along for everything that I make. And I'm going to sit down and start planning out my menu for Easter. And anything that I forgot at the store, like basil. And what else? I'll keep you posted on how the herbs do. So, what else? I don't know. Whatever I end up doing this week, cooking or baking wise, I'll bring you along. All right, folks. So let's see. We're after an hour. I love you all. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. And I have to put everything away still. And I have to clean up from dinner still. Oh, let me show you what I made. Hold on. Watch out, Coco. Stay tuned for the recipe. Look at how dark that is. It's double chocolate banana bread. It's almost like a cake. So I also recorded that for you all. But I guarantee I'm not going to end up eating all that, and I'll have to send it over to my friends. All right, can everybody see and hear me? I'm not seeing any post at all. Because somebody was supposed to let me know when an hour was up. But anyhow, if you're watching this back, thank you very much. Good having you in here again, Amy. Brooke, enjoy your beautiful weather. Paul Honeyman, stay well, my friend, and thank you for the birthday wishes. I saw it on my thing. And I guess I will catch us all during the week. I have the bagel recipe for you. I have the double or triple. I think it's double chocolate banana bread for you. And a few other recipes. So, I don't know if we're frozen, if you can hear and see me, but love yous all. Have a blessed week. Stay safe from the storms. And I will see you next week. Hopefully I'm not frozen and just talking to myself, but I love yous all. I'm going to end it on that note. God bless. If you're watching it back, please subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button. Watch the videos. And yeah, I will see you throughout the week. And I'll see you next Sunday at 9 Eastern. Bye, everyone. Have a blessed week. See you then.